Thanks for coming on this 24-hour immersion with homeless here in Santa Monica. Just to give you an overview of what we do as a company, Breaking Transform International. We have leaders go live with marginalized groups for the purpose of having them experience the pain of those people, because we believe that true leadership means that you're more concerned with impacting others than you are with living comfortably. And the number one way to impact others is by experiencing their pain.
Hi, my name is Chris Wolf. I work for a company called Eli Lilly. I'm a pharmaceutical representative. I'm going to try this out just so I can empathize and kind of seek to understand what it's like to even live like this 20.
With the homeless, we've already asked you not to bring any money, credit cards, to use any of your own personal capital. We want you to eat with the homeless. Eat where they eat, sleep where they sleep, and don't insulate yourself from their pain at all. As far as whether or not you tell people whether or not you're really homeless, I'd recommend, as far as homeless people, feel free to share that. And sleep when we're to pass the next 24 hours. We will meet up at 4:30 tomorrow. Will, you're cutting out a little early, so we're meeting up earlier. But the other four of you, meet me here at 4:30. Go do it.
Like you said, that one guy that will give you money sometimes, right? Adults will give you money, but it's different when kids give it to you.
They give without, like, judgment or preconception. When people take the time to, like, actually ask, like, you know, instead of just assuming that they think they understand something, you guys are a rare breed.
There the rest of the guys are. Time to hear how their immersion went. Chris, why don't you share your experience first from last night?
Well, you all saw some of the video footage of Mike. Well, he has a condition called cerebral palsy. When he found us last night, he said that he would actually want to stay with us. It would be good for him because he usually ends up laying in that chair or sleeping in that chair that he's in, and obviously it's not good for his body at all. Will was really kind and, you know, massaged his back to relax him and lay him out in a position on the ground. And I think I was just so exhausted that I actually fell asleep. I think it was a few hours later I started hearing Mike scream my name, and he was completely drenched. He's like, "I'm so sorry to wake you up, but I'm really concerned about my wheelchair because if I don't have a wheelchair, I don't have a body because his wheelchair is electric." So when I picked him up, he was shivering. When I sat him back on the wheelchair, his body was so contorted, his legs were completely twisted, and I tried to untwist his legs, and he was in extreme pain. And we both had mulch all over us because we were sleeping in mulch. And it was all muddy, and his wheelchair was having a little bit of trouble moving through the mud. Well, we finally got out to the street. When we were on the street, this car of four guys drove past, and they pointed at Mike, and I saw them all start laughing. I just couldn't believe it because he was in such pain, and he was so miserable at that point. And in the middle of that, some people thought it was funny. A bus ended up coming on, and I explained to the driver that I didn't have any money, but I was going to help Mike on, and she wouldn't mind waiting for a little bit. It took about like 10 minutes, but they all waited, and some of the other homeless men that were on the bus offered to help out as well. And I told them that I was going to get them some supplies, and I'd bring him back today. I can't imagine what it would be like doing this every night.